My name is Michelle Kim. I am with the Alpha Company within 443rd Civil Affairs Battalion. My MOS is 36 Bravo, and that would be finance management. I'm currently 27 years old. I joined the reserve after college. I think that was back in 2019. I joined because I wanted to learn more about the Army, more about the military in general, and I just wasn't ready to make that step with going active duty. I knew I didn't want to fully go all in, but I knew that I wanted to start somewhere. So I found out about the reserves, and I thought it was the best kind of middle ground where I'm able to come in once a month, 2 weeks a year. That seems doable while I still get to progress in my civilian career. That seemed like a good trade-off for me, so I went ahead and joined about 2 weeks before I graduated college, and right after that I was shipped out to basic training. And basic training was interesting. It was a lot for sure, but I feel like it was a good introduction to the Army because right off the bat, you're yelled at for all kinds of things. And it was nice to come in knowing what the standards are. So especially as a reservist, as a TPU soldier, you come in once a month. Sometimes there might be a situation where you don't even come in for months at a time for, per se, pandemic. And it's really easy to lose that part of being a soldier, how you carry yourself, or the basic things that comes as a part of being a U.S. soldier. So I haven't been in the unit very long, and this is my first AT, so it was really scary at first, and it still is really, seeing everything that's going on, learning CA and learning everything that goes into operations and all the other units that we're attached to. There's so much to learn, but I think the best thing that I've learned so far is that no one has the answers, and the best response is to just have a better question and to keep asking better questions on top of that. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy that I got started, and I'm happy to be learning while I figure that out. And I'm so glad that I didn't not join. Had I kept waiting and said maybe next year, maybe I'll learn on my own, but I would have never joined. So I'm very proud of myself for being unsure and scared, but still making that step, because that's what this is for. You come once a month, but you're surrounded by so many resources, so many leaders who deployed, who know people who deployed elsewhere. And as long as you're willing to come and be motivated and show that you're interested, there are so many people around you with so many experiences that can help shape all the different paths that you could take. And that's exactly where I'm at here. I don't know where I'm going to go, but I very much feel that I'm well on my way. Learning to talk to my employer about what I do on the side has been interesting, because they know nothing about the Army. They know nothing about what I'm doing here. And just creating that dialogue with them, I think has been important, especially in being here. Letting them know that this is my life. As their employee, they have to understand that I'm always going to be the Army employee first, even though it's part-time. And when they ask me to come, they're going to have to work with it. And that though I care about both jobs equally, this is an obligation that they're just going to have to accept, with the exception of me as their employee. So that's something I struggled with before I came in. I just wasn't aware that there were many females in leadership roles that eventually would become my mentors, and with all these experiences that I could learn from without me having to just live through them on my own. I just wasn't aware that the Army is a place for females as well, for females to exceed and to succeed. Learning from all their different deployments and all their different duty stations, different jobs that they've held, that's been very inspiring for me. And yes, you don't see them as much in the media, big Army media, because they like to put the Army, combat, infantry, the cool stuff. And women are there too. And it's very, very inspiring. As I think about what I want to be in the Army, it's like, will I be taken seriously? How will I have to carry myself? It's beyond what I know, what I can perform. It's how will that be seen? How will that be judged? And having talked to other females who've been in for a while, being able to learn from them is just a huge honor. In my view, it's a good system of people pulling each other up. I mean, you have people from all different walks of life all here. You get together in one room once a month. Otherwise, as a civilian, these would be random people, but once a month you're family, and then that becomes forever family. And there's these people from all different walks of life, all different experiences, all different paths, whatever troubled or successful it was, it's all together. And I think that's so special. So it's not really once a month. These people become your life, and this environment becomes your life. So I guess I'm getting a little too cheesy, but I didn't think I signed up for that type of environment thinking, okay, once a month type of thing. No, this does become your life, and it's one of the best things that's going to happen to you.